welcome. Good to have you here.
Great to be here.
Have a seat, and let me explain. This is the second month of our new feature to highlight the nonprofit community we have here in Mesa. We're calling this segment Community Spotlight, and it's sponsored by the fine folks over at Gateway Bank. So Carol, you're the president and CEO of Sunshine Acres Children's Home.
Yes.
So tell us what's going on at Sunshine. I like the name. It just sounds like a great place to be.
It is. It's a very happy place, and my parents started it in 1954. Wow. And I thought it was the worst looking place I'd ever seen in my life, but today it's beautiful. And we live in the wonderful, wonderful community. This home was built by Jeff Blanford, donated. I think it's a wow. And we have horses, and we have a skate park, and these children come from parents that maybe are in prison, homeless, failed adoptions, and people that just don't want their children. And they can come there and stay as long as they need a home, even through college or a trade school, until they can make it on their own.
Oh, that's great. So it's been in existence since 1954.
1954. We just had our 60th reunion when a lot of our children came home. We had to rent a tent to handle 500 people. We're glad they all didn't come home. We've had almost 1,700, but a lot of them came home with their children, and what a joy to see what good parents they are in breaking that cycle.
Oh, that is awesome. So roughly 1,700 kids have gone through?
Have gone through Sunshine Acres, yes.
So how many, if I do the math, is that about?
We have 70 now.
Okay.
With the new home that's one of the donors donated, and Jeff Blanford's building it below cost, he told me. And it will be open the end of October, and we'll be able to take in 10 more boys. We have girls too. We have 3 girls' homes. And my parents bought this land for $29,500, 125 acres. It was way out in the desert.
I'll give you twice that right now for it. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, and I thought it was the worst looking place I'd ever seen. And I was glad, I said, I'm so glad I'm getting married, I don't have to live in this dump. And never dreaming that I would come back in 1960 to help my parents. I moved in with 20 high school boys. My dad said, please don't hunt for a house. I want to move back in with Mom, who was taking care of 24, and moved in that old original house. And I saw their vision when I was taking care of those children.
Where are you located? Where is Sunshine?
We're at 3405 North Higley Road. If you take the 202 and get off at Higley, we're just right there. And Boeing's across the street from us. Wonderful neighbors. And I have wonderful stories about them helping us many years.
Oh, that's great.
And so the community has really made Sunshine Acres what it is today.
Well, I know you're modest, and you won't bring it up, so I will. You won the award in 2012 for Woman of the Year from the city of Mesa.
Yes, it was 2013.
Of 2013. You were robbed in 2012. You should, in my book, you should have had it both years. Oh, well, good for you.
Well, my mother got it in 1994.
Wow.
Yeah.
So good. Can you only win it once?
Yes, but I never dreamed I would get it. I knew my mother would, but...
That is awesome. Well, good for you.
It's been nice.
So it's been around for 60 years.
60 years.
I know I always throw people a curveball. What do you see it in 10 years or 20 years? Or what do you hope that we know what the legacy is now. What do you see for the future?
Well, my parents said never sell any of the land because it was made for children. We call Sunshine Acres Miracle in the Desert. And so we do have a master plan. And someday we could have as many as over 200 children. And the need seems to be getting more and not less, unfortunately. And so we would like to grow. And my parents prayed for 17 years to have a children's home. I can remember all the time I was growing up, that's what they talked about. I remember after 10 years saying, I don't think you're ever going to have that children's home. And they said, oh, yes, we are. Wow. And they were grandparents before they got it. And we don't take any state or federal money. It's all run by donations. And God has blessed us tremendously.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I got a comment here. This is from Phyllis. It says, we love Sunshine Acres and really love what you do there. We have many friends who work and volunteer there, including my family.
Yes.
Phyllis's family, not mine. God bless you always.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
What a great thing to, I bet that was really emotional for a lot of the kids when they came back.
It was. It really was. And they came from all over the United States, and to see the success that they have makes it all worthwhile. It keeps us excited.
Well, that's awesome. Now, be honest. How many of them did you recognize? Did they all have to have a name badge on?
We did put name badges. But, you know, I have pictures in the hall on both sides and everywhere. And my daughter just recently said, you need to put the names on it because when you die, we won't know who those children are. So I did. We did put all the names on.
Oh, that's awesome.
We did.
If somebody here, either physically here or watching on TV, would like to help out and make a donation, what's the best way to do that?
They can just send it to our address, 3405 North Higley Road, or we're on our webpage. There is a place that you can donate.
And that would be sunshineacres.com.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. .org.
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 Yes, yeah, I was so close.
I'm glad I caught that.
Here's another one. Ask Carolyn about the car show hosted by the Blandfords Mountain Bridge Community on November 1st.
Yes.
It's a free event.
Yes, and they're
Proceeds
having
and donations go to you guys.
100% comes to Sunshine Acres, and it's people like that that have. We have a golf tournament the Friday after Thanksgiving every year, and Longbow gives the golf course free. East Valley Charities does that. We ourselves don't do any fundraising, but the community does, and we're just thrilled that people care about children. And I really believe if we do not care for our children, we just have to build more prisons, and we can take care of a child cheaper than it costs to take care of a prisoner.
Absolutely.
So we want to help many more children.
One last thing, and then I'm going to turn you loose because I know you got stuff to do.
Yes.
You got to go build a house or something. Yeah. Dale Gardner says, great thrift store. We love donating items for the kids.
That's been a tremendous help. My daughter started that many years ago with a boutique. And when people found out that we would take items and sell it and the money comes back to the children, it has grown. And please come and see us. And we're open 6 days a week, 9 to 4. And it helps to take care of these children.
That's awesome. And you know what? When you hear our guests talk about places like Longbow making donations and stuff like that, keep that in mind the next time you're thinking, you know, I'd love to go out and play a round of golf. Where should I go? Let's support one another. That's because you're not just giving your money to Longbow, it's trickling into Sunshine Acres.
Absolutely.
So. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. What a great legacy you've created here. I hope you win this thing every year and they just name it after you. Let's shoot for that. How about a big round of applause?
Thank you.
Carol Whitworth, thank you so much. Great job.